got Mule Day, all this shit. You don't think of any excuse to throw a party. Well, I love everything here except the cops. You know the difference between a Columbia police car and an elephant? Columbia police car's got the trunk in the back and the assholes in the front. I had a damn little cop stop me the other night. He walks up beside my car. He said, "You know why I stopped you?" Well, I looked him straight in the eye and I said, "What? Did you fucking forget again?" He got all pissed off and said, "No, I didn't forget. You know how fast you were going?" Well, apparently not fast enough. You fucking caught me. He looked at me and he said, "Have you been drinking?" I said, "No, I don't drink. I'm allergic to alcohol." He said, "What?" "I am. I break out in misdemeanors, felonies, and handcuffs, and usually wake up in jail and have no damn idea how I got there." He said, "I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle." Well, I'm probably going to need your help. I'm hiring 2 hippies in a helicopter. I opened the door to get out. He said, "Damn, I smell marijuana. Are you high?" Not anymore." He said, "When was the last time you were high?" And I said, just before I saw them fucking blue lights in my mirror. You fucked all that up." Well, I ended up sitting in the front seat of this dude's police car. And I noticed he had a big flat screen monitor. And I started turning it toward me. I said, "Hey, dude, you on Facebook? I need to update my status." He says, "No, I'm not on Facebook. I'm about tired of messing with you." I said, "Well, good. I'll fucking go home." He said, "I don't think so." I said, "Well, you're right. I was going to the bar, but I wasn't going to tell you that shit." You know what I mean? There comes a time when you're dealing with the cops, you come to realization, Hoss, I may not be sleeping in my bed tonight. Now, that moment came when he told me I need to see your driver's license, proof of insurance, and registration. Hell, I must have looked through that glove box for 10 minutes till I remembered I was sitting in the front seat of his car. I felt like Vanna White when nobody gets a letter. Oh, well. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a retired truck driver. I've got almost 3 million miles over the road on track trailer truck, running my mouth on CB radio, just to stay awake and break the boredom. But it wasn't until recently I made a trip up in Kentucky and something dawned on me. You know, you can learn a lot about a state and the people who live there just by looking at the signs on the interstate. I came down from Kentucky and back into Tennessee and I saw this sign that says Cracker Barrel. I went on down a little ways further and I saw another sign that said Adult Videos. Well, I went on down a little ways further and there's a big fireworks sign out there. Well, you know what that tells me about Tennessee? We love to eat, we love to fuck, and we love to blow shit up. Oh, I am single. I am happily divorced. I say happily because you don't know my ex-wife. Tell you a little bit about this bitch. She was cold. I mean, this woman was so cold she could spread her legs, the fucking furnace would kick on, okay? She come stomping in the living room one night and said, "I want you to carry me somewhere I ain't never been before." I did. I carried her ass in the kitchen. She made fucking hamburgers that glowed in the dark. Well, she come stomping in the living room one night. She said, "Do these jeans make my ass look fat?" "Why in the hell are you trying to blame it on them jeans? It's that VIP credit card for Dunkin' Donuts that's making your ass look fat." Anyway, yeah, I said I'm a retired truck driver. I'll never drive a truck again. Now, that's according to a judge in New Jersey, anyway. Yeah, I got in a little trouble up there, something about 105 and 25. I think they got pissed off because it was a school zone. They said I blew some little girl down the street 40 yards in a wheelchair. Hell, I don't know, I didn't see it, but I bet that was a hell of a ride. You know what I mean? Been a southern girl, she'd be like, "Yeehaw, let's do that shit again." Oh, well, then again, it might have had something to do with a half pound of pot they found in my sleeper, too. Where are my stoners tonight? Do you know that is the only illegal activity that I can get in a crowd like this and ask if I had any and they would cheer? Let me give you an example. Where are my burglars tonight? Crickets. You know, I saw a thing on television the other day. They did a survey here in the state of Tennessee. 52% of the people surveyed believe that marijuana should be legalized for recreational use. Well, us stoners can't get too excited about that because who takes these damn surveys? Stoners, right? We got to figure 40% of them can't vote because they got felony pot possession convictions, huh? Yeah, I remember the first time I got high, a girl walked up to me at a party and said, "Here, JR, smoke some of this." Well, I did. About 15 minutes later, I felt something cold on my shoulder. I looked up and it's a damn floor. Now, they say pot leads to hard drugs. That's bullshit. I didn't want any more drugs. I went to McDonald's and bought 25 Big Macs. I ain't never been that damn hungry in my life. Now, not against any of you drinkers, but I'd much rather run across a stoner on the road than a drunk. Drunk drivers run stop signs. Stoners stop and wait for them to turn green. You're not going to catch a stoner speeding, because hell, as soon as they hit 45 miles an hour, they're at fucking warp speed. You know? If they're involved in a wreck, it's usually a rear-end collision at a fucking drive-through with the munchies, you know what I mean? No, well, I don't really give a damn one way or the other if pot is legalized or not, but you know what I'd like to, the reason I want it to be legalized? I can't wait to see the fucking commercials. Can you imagine a bunch of stoners sitting around thinking up shit to sell their weed? Oh, well. Speaking of weed, never mind. You know, I was talking about on the road, I've had a lot of weird shit happen to me. But after 3 million miles over the road in tractor-trailer truck, I will not use a public toilet if I can keep from it. Well, there's 2 things I've learned now that I've gotten older. First is never turn down the opportunity to take a piss. And never completely trust a fart. Now, that being said, I was headed down the interstate and a pain hit me. You know what kind of pain I'm talking about? I don't have to explain. I got to find me a place to take a shit. Well, I ended up going in this little truck stop. And after laying about 50 layers of toilet paper down on the seat, I sat down. Just about the time I sat down, I heard this voice in the stall next to me. It says, "How you doing?" "I'm doing all right." "What are you doing?" "Well, I'm sitting here trying to take a shit." "Oh, cool. Can I come over?" "Why, hell no, you sick fucker. You can't come over here." "Hey, let me call you back." Some moron in the stall next to me keeps answering me. Oh, 2013 was a hell of a year for me. I got put under house arrest. No, I didn't get in trouble with the cops. The economy put me under house arrest. I couldn't get out of the fucking house. Well, you know, they say things have a way of working themselves out. Fucking happened to me. The economy came around for round 2 and took the fucking house. I had to get out. But now, when you never realize how much shit you have until you start packing to move. Am I right? I got everything packed up and I realized that I had a massive collection of porno videos. Now, these things that come with warning labels, they're a lot easier to get than they are to get rid of. I mean, like, what the fuck do you do with them? I have been in a meaningful relationship for quite some time with all these ladies. I didn't feel right just throwing them in the garbage, okay? I'm not that kind of guy. I thought about giving them to a friend, but hell, what if it didn't work out? I could lose a good friend over the deal. And I like Eddie. I thought about carrying them out to Goodwill and dropping them in the donation dumpster out there, but I'd hate to see those Down syndrome boys in the back getting a fight over them. That'd be a hell of a sight. I finally figured out, though, I'd just give them to a stranger. Well, did you know if you went and stood out in front of Kroger and started giving away porno videos, they would call the law on you? Well, I do now. Woo. Well, anyway, thanks for coming to our Mule Day celebration. The band is going to be kicking off here in a minute. And I really hope this Mule Day is a better Mule Day for the mayor of Columbia than it was last year. Did you guys hear about what happened last year? Some mean-ass kids got throwing stones at people in the parade. Well, they hit the mayor of Columbia with a stone and knocked him off his mule. I think it's damn funny during the 2013 Mule Day Parade, the mayor of Columbia, Tennessee was stoned off his ass. Y'all have a good day. We got good food, we got cold beer, and good people. I'll be back later. I've got, like I say, I've got more comedians coming during the band breaks. We're going to tell some jokes for you, okay? Have a good evening.